Kayle, oh my god, that's the first time we roll her. Ah, super low tier comp. Everyone on our team is negative win rate. That's so fucking bad. I want Fervor. But I think I want Fervor and different stuff. How do I add? Okay, yeah. So I want attack speed. I want this. I want this. I want unique. I want magical. I want Fervor. Then I want the mana gem. Like this. Okay. Ah, this comp is so bad. So bad. Oh, this cup is so bad. At least I hope they have something bad as well. Ah, I saw Zara and Galio. Not off to a great start. Zara is very rare. I think we saw it like 2 or 3 times in the entire games we've seen. Live game. I'm still excited to play Kayle. So, their comp is annoying as fuck. They have 3 AP champions, 1 ADC, and an Olaf, which is probably gonna be a tank. I'm gonna start with Witsam for sure. I need the magic resist against the amount of poke they have. They have Zara Plants, Galio Q, and Nid Spears. That's so much poke. Alright. Let's not despair, boys. Never despair. Oh, look at above my my portrait. So positive. Draven 2, so positive. These are diamond borders, I think, or plat. I think diamond. We still have a shot though, but I think I'll have to. No, not really. I was gonna say I have to get some physical damage, and I will in time, but I think I'm gonna start with Trinity Force. I'll need some mana this game to heal up the poke, and also because they have a pretty significant front line, so I'll most likely have to spend lots of mana. Don't have items there here, right? So Sheen first. This. Do I want to point in each or 2 in I think I want to point in each. Self-heal is going to be not good, but okay. I'm not going to finish it, I'm just going to wait it. It spears, fuck, it's AP Rek'Sai. This shit doesn't do anything. Jack's just standing there, rushing Trinity Force, and he's already 30% HP. That's alright, we'll lose early, but I mean, we'll lose late as well. Their comp is just better. Our average win rate is like 45%, while theirs is like 55%. How did that spear touch me? Also, when you have a healer like Kayle, try to not heal others, because the heal is reduced by half when you do it on other people, but self heal is full you don't get any penalties, so I heal myself for 62, but if I heal the Jax it would be like 31. So for the oh fuck, I'm not even not paying enough attention. No one was in range to follow up. I wasted my Should I max heal first? I don't think so. I want to AFK guys. Already this guy throwing in the towel. Of course we're gonna lose early games. That means this game is... we're most certainly gonna lose. Yeah, there we go. Random spear. We're gonna go through SPR, I think. I mean, there's a 10% difference in win rate in this comp, and both our frontline are going full squish like idiots. So there's not much. There's not much hope. Oh, Zara was in there the entire time doing nothing. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty short game. Yeah, we're going Trinity Force first because it's a nice mix of mana, damage, and attack speed. Zara's in there, right? Yeah, she is. Look at that. She just sits in there and do nothing because her comp is too strong that she can't afford to not do anything. No, don't stop ruining the CS. Why are you doing this? Stop ruining the CS. Whoops.
Into the fray.
And also it gives us the CDR we made. What happened? Okay, I just died. After Trinity Force, plan would have been Wit's End, but it's not gonna get there. We're losing too hard. It's gonna be like a not even 10-minute game. AP Rek'Sai, the fuck are you doing? I'm scaling. Yeah, the only hope we had at winning this was if they rolled a shit comp, because no one had rerolls or anything. Oh, wasted up. And they rolled like crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. This would have been hard to kill even if we had a good comp. I think I'm gonna max heal second this game. I'm cock block super hard. Like I was super blocked by minions, couldn't get there in time. Trinity Forest, next up is Wit's End. We'll probably go through the magic resist. Now we're full HP, now we can heal other people. But now we're not. What? How come I took so much damage? Oh, the minions, right? Like, obviously this game is a fluke, right? Oh, I didn't even see him channeling that, okay. Not even a 10-minute game. Yeah, kind of a snop, really. We're gonna do Kayle's item set for sure, though. For sure. Low politics. Yeah, what a fucking game. What was it, a 9-minute game? Jesus. Come on, low, let's go. Whatever, I'll just start doing something while we wait. And now it's lagging me. Spreadsheet just completely froze. Who is least useful? These two useless. Garena useless. I mean, in the Rise at least. Oh, whatever. I could have just like skipped it, honestly. Yeah, look at that. Not even one item. Not even one. They're nid. Didn't even shop. I'm curious about damage done though. Yeah, what is it? 6,000? Yeah, at least this guy went AP and poke, but he didn't need damage. We needed tankiness, and both these jokers went a full glass when they're the only frontline. That's a bag mistake. Why is the fucking thing? Oh my god! Freaking thing is super laggy. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, Google Sheets sometimes is just freaking autistic. Look how laggy it is. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, why are you so fucking laggy? Super non-responsive. Okay, so Kayle was a lost. This was 2074. 2074. Hang on. This goes here. And this was 1933. 1933. Stomp. Low win rate versus high win rate. Yeah, nothing more to say. It was like a what, 9-minute game? Yeah, it didn't matter what we built or how we played. Our average win, there was like a 10% difference win rate from our comp versus theirs. There's nothing we could have done there. no counterplay. Like sometimes, like games like that, they happen like once every 100 games and stuff like that. This is like one, maybe 2 or 3 times that it happened on this account. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that, honestly. It happens sometimes, but you have to just forget about it and get on to the next game. Like it happens, just like it happened to their side sometimes. So out of your power. Okay, so let's do kill kill item sets. The reason why I go Trinity Force first is because if I go Wits End first, or just straight up into Guinsu, whatever, I run out of mana a lot. Because Kayle is, I mean, she's not very spammy, but she needs at least 1 or 2 mana items. So I like to start with Sheen, at the very least. What the fuck happened? What the? What the fuck happened? How do I delete this? Delete this set. Yes. Okay. Kayle to release last play champion. How is that okay? Alright, it's okay. So we start with a Sheen almost always. You just want mana regen, honestly. Opener. So you start with that. It's gonna give you some CDR. You need CDR and Kayle as well. I don't know which pot. Blue or probably red because you auto attack a lot. Since you have Sheen, okay. Here's the thing. What I would do before is I would rush a Nashor's Tooth. Nashor's Tooth gives you 20% CDR, which you need to maintain your E 95% of the time. But here's the thing. If you start with Sheen and then you start with Stinger, you have Sheen and Stinger, and all you need is like 1500 gold to complete Trinity Force. So why would you go Nashor's Tooth and wait for 4000 gold? And that takes 2 item spots, when instead you can just combine your Sheen, your Stinger, and a Phage and get Trinity Force. So Trinity Force is not exactly the best item on Kayle, not at all. I'm just saying that it fits the game plan. You need CDR, it has 20. You need attack speed, it has on it, and you need mana, it has on it. So yeah, obviously it's not very cost effective for what you're getting. It's like 3.7k gold, but every time I've tried it, it was okay, it was fine. And after it's a fine item. It's not bad at all. It's not as good as like Nashor's Tooth, but you need mana, and Nashor's Tooth and Sheen is more expensive than just Trinity Force. So this is counting the mana regen mastery, because I'm really Kayle I find is really mana intensive, especially when you heal on stuff to keep you pumped. After that, obviously, you want to go on hit build. So Witsen, Hurricanes, Blade of Loon King, Guinsu are all items that are good on Kayle. Every single one of them are super good. There's an alternative build you can go against carries. You start with a Sheen. You get a Morelos first. And do you start with a Sheen? Probably not. You could start with Chapter. But you would do something like this. Hang on. Just trying to think here. AP, just Death Cap and Void Staff, right? Oops. Yeah, this is what I would do on AP Kayle. But AP Kayle doesn't work very well against melees, because against melees you're able to auto attack non-stop, right? And a build that auto attacks is always better against melees than a build that relies on spell cooldowns. So this is like if you're against full carry team and you need to heal a lot before you can engage, and when you have an opportunity you can like walk up to people, Q and auto attack them once, and that's it. And that's enough to just have a good trade, and then you can go back to healing. So this build is the build like when you're super behind, because Kayle is not very good against ranged champions, right? So you only go this build here with attack speed items when you can auto attack, so aka against 2 melees or against short range champions. And this one against like one melee and 4 carries or 5 carries. So this is my general rule of thumb. Though I don't think you start with Sheen when you're going this route. You're starting with Chapter and I think Boots. Yeah, if you do that, you'll have enough gold to buy refillable potions. So this is a better opener here. Obviously, you can get Sork Boots. You know what? Sork Boots when you don't have Lich Bane, there's not much of a point because the only time you're gonna be able to go in is like to Q and auto attack once. And since you're maxing your heal first in this situation, it's not gonna do a lot of damage. I guess there's an argument to max heal first. You can max your Q just for the higher burst versus carry. But I just feel that Sork is not really good on Kayle until you get like very late. Or versus melee. No, we're right against short range. The order on this depends. Obviously, you guys know how much of a Wits End fan I am, but I do know that Guinsu is really high win rate on her. So let's just go take a look. Okay, that's the match history. Okay, Kayle. Kayle is in the dire need of a buff. Honestly, it's she's really undertuned in both Summoner's Rift and in the Howling Abyss. So yeah, Trinity Force high win rate, but I mean, like Essence Reaver is high win rate, but look at the popularity though. It's not enough to make an assumption based on that. If you look at if you know if like PD, it's the same thing. But look at Wits End though, 9% built and 52% win rate. That you can make an assumption. Shiv, not really, only 1%. Same for Infinity Edge. It's too rare for it to be significant. But yeah, look at that. Look at Guinsu's Rage Blade. It's built 57% of the time. It has what 4%? A bit higher than 3. Yeah, a bit higher than 3.3%. So Guinsu, very good item on Kayle. Gunblade seems like it's okay as well. But honestly, it doesn't make much sense to me because you want to abuse the fact that your E does on-hit damage. It's the same reason why you're going to go Hextake Gunblade on Kog'Maw, right? You just want to make use of your W on hit, so you don't want to waste any items not getting tankiness or attack speed. And since Kayle can protect herself with her ult, I feel that tankiness is not as important on her than it is on other champs. So yeah, look at Blade of the Ring King. It's 2% higher than her win rate at 5% build. I mean, Zerker too. Look how good Zerkers are. But I mean, look at everything else. Everything that's not on hit is so lowly popular, under 2% except the F-Sword here. Like 0.5, 0.8, 0.8. Like she seems like such a champion that no one plays. Look at that, Hurricanes. 63%, 48%. It's 2% higher than their regular build. So all the items that we plan are already in there. Look at that, Nashor's 2, 88%, but like just only 1% higher than our win rate. This item is not very good because like obviously it fits your game plan, right? Gives you attack speed, gives you damage, gives you CDR, and gives you an on hit. But for the cost, it costs 3k gold, and it's a very tiny, itsy little amount of gold, amount of damage. Sorry. So it doesn't make any sense to build Nashor's Tooth when instead you could fit the CDR spot with Trinity Force. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. Now the only problem that's remaining is that Kayle needs cap CDR ASAP, and this build, this account has a 10% page. You get 20% from Trinity Force, and you're lacking 10%. So since these unhit items are not giving CDR, I think it's okay to go with CDR boots in this particular case. Like I'm not saying it's better than Zerker Greaves. I'm just saying for this account specifically, it might be better. So but I guess like there could be an argument to just go Zerker and stick at 30%. I just want to see something. Kayle wiki. I just want to see how much CDR exactly you need for your E to not have a cooldown, to always be up, I mean. Because I don't think her E goes down in cooldown with more points. Oh, let's take this opportunity to check out the masteries. Yeah, Fervor, 55%. E first into W. Oh, that's weird. E first into 2 points Q into W. That's weird. This one here, E first into Q. Yeah, this one is like 30% build, while this one is 2. Well, they're all significant, honestly. They're above 2%, a whole bunch. But it seems like the general consensus is to max your E first, which I agree with, because ARAM is a short range format. So you're most of the time going to be able to auto attack what's in front of you. Let me check some. What did I wanted to check? Yeah, this and mastery. So yeah, exactly what we took. We went through the magic penetration route instead of physical. Look, they're the same popularity, but this one is like almost 1% higher. So magic, yeah, she deals more magical than anything else. But I mean, yeah, this I don't agree with. She's mana intensive, and you need meditation. So I definitely think you should go in that tree and not this one. Like I'm a big fan of Fearless and Siege Master, but I don't think you can do it on kill. So there's that. I just want to see her items. Like these win rates are so shit. Look at these, all under 49. She seems like the later you get in the game, the better she gets. Her win rate goes up dramatically. But people seems hell-bent on building Nashor's Tooth first. It's not a good item. Don't do that. Go for Trinity Force instead. It's just better. And look at that. The only build with Send in them, they break 59%. The only build. Everything else is under 4. Actually, no, not these, not these. But these are so low percentage though. You can't make any assumption. Yeah, 1%. It's too low. We don't see. She is not built enough. Trinity Force is not built enough to have a good win rate. Yeah, the best item rush seems to be Ardent Sensor, but I disagree with that. The heal is too long of a cooldown to be built like that, and also it doesn't apply to yourself. So if you heal yourself, you're not gonna get the thing. It specifies on another allied champion, so it won't work. Otherwise, this would be amazing. You can W your own face and get attack speed and drain HP and all this good stuff, CDR and ability power. It would be amazingly good, but it doesn't. So, yeah, the Ardent Sensor, but I mean, it's so low win rate, same for Trinity Force, but they seem to be the overall better build. But I mean, look at Nashor though, it's, no, 47% is too low. It's not good. It's barely above her win rate. You can't build Nashor's Tooth. It's not good. It's really not good. There's so many other better choices, like the ones we just stated here. Trinity Force with Guinsu. Obviously, the order of these items can change depending what you're against. If your team is heavy on magical damage, and you're facing a lot of tanks that already stack building armor, you can start with a Witsen and go straight into a Blade of the Ring King. If you're the only AP damage you can do and they don't have a lot of melees, but they're short range, you can do Guinsu second. Hurricanes when you're against 3+ melees. So yeah, I just want to see our CDR boots. Are there in there? That's Zerker Greaves. That's Swiftness boots. There's a better way. There's a boots only tab here. Yeah, here. 45%, 48. Yeah, they don't seem good. How about our runes? I bet CDR is high win rate. CDR 48. Okay, CDR, scaling magic resist, and magic resist are all high win rate. Attack speed quints are high win rate. Wow, they beat everything else by 3%. Attack speed quints, high win rate, yeah, obviously. And scaling health, high win rate. Yeah, but scaling CDR is important. You need 20% in your runes. It's too important. You need that 40%. Okay, so we wanted to check the cooldown of her E. So it lasts the cooldown is 16 seconds and it lasts for 10 seconds. So let me just check something. 16 times point 0.7. Okay. So if we have 30 CDR with our build, we're gonna have exactly a 1.2 second downtime between each time that we can reactivate. So we finish the duration of our E, and then we have to wait 1.2 seconds to reactivate it, which is, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. The 1.2 second is probably offset by the fact that Zerker Greaves gives you so much attack speed, so it's probably going to be more DPS Zerker Greaves rather than CDR Boots. So let's remove that from our item set. It's just better to go Zerker and stick with the 30 CDR. What the fuck is that? It's in there, yeah. There we go. I preferred this. It's way better. And if it's 16 times 0.6, yeah, it's above. But I mean, technically, you could make a very optimal rune page to have it be a 35 CDR. Let me check. 16 times 0.65. Yes. If you have even less than that, if you have a very specialized rune page, hang on, is it 33? 16 seconds times 0.67. It's 33. Yeah, you can even do lower than that. Hang on. Times 0.30. Oh, whoops, I'm doing the wrong thing. Hang on. About 34. 16.66. About 36, so that's 64. We're just trying to figure out like the exact CDR percentage that you need to have a no downtime on your E. So 36 isn't enough. How about 30? You know, what's it? Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. This is why it's not working. Okay, okay, okay. I found it. You need exactly 38. 38 CDR to not have a cooldown on your E. If you have 37, you'll have a slight downtime. So 38 is the sweet spot. And obviously you might ask yourself, well, what the fuck does it matter from between 40 and 38? Well, it's one rune spot. So you could get like a scaling instead of a glyph. You could be using a scaling MR or something like that. Like it's really small stuff, but it's min-maxing, right? To make the full use of her kit and optimize her page. Because I gotta say, Kayle is one of the champions that's really she's a weird champion. Both physical and magical, and scales on attack speed. And has heals and ability power scaling, so you can have a very specialized rune page. But yeah, 38 CDR is the sweet spot you want to be at. So alright, so there's that. Pretty unfortunate game, but we'll get other games as Kayle. I promise. We're gonna display how decent she is. It's just like this game was so fucking autistic. But oh well. I'll see you guys next game.